Hello, everyone. Good evening. Yep, it's evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hello and welcome. Happy Monday. We'll wait a little bit for everybody to join in, as we always do. Since we're a little bit later tonight, I have a feeling we'll have more folks attending. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Crazy Cat Lady. Come on in, everyone. Hello, Gina. Isn't it great? We're going to talk about it today, or tonight. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Heather. Hello, Anne-Marie. Hello, Beverly. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're going to make a really fun card tonight, and we're going to talk about something really special that launched. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Teresa. Oh, in Center Harbor, New Hampshire. I would love to visit there someday. I would love to visit there someday. Hello, Shannon. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we're just going to hop right in. Hello, Carol. Hello, Colleen. We're going to hop right in, and the reason being is you'll know why once we hop right in. So let's go to the top view real quick. And most of you have probably already seen through one of the ways that we get in contact with you, whether that's through text messages, whether that is through the app, whether that is emails, whether that is what's another way? Through the push notifications on the website. There's lots of ways that we get in contact with you. But today we launched our pre-order of the Halloween box. Now we're doing it a little bit differently this year. The reason we're doing a pre-order this year is because last year it sold out in like, I think it was like maybe 24 or 48 hours. So we're most likely going to do, hey mama, I miss you too, but we're going to have a lot of fun Friday. So because it sold out so quickly last year, we've done more. But we will have the ability, we have about a week, we have a week's time, a week and a half or so, to bulk up our order if we need to. So as it stands right now, we have a number in mind of how many of the boxes that we'll have and how many of the boxes that we'll do. And with that being said, we want to be able to accommodate everybody that wants one of the Halloween boxes, because I can tell you right now, there ain't no one that does a Halloween box like Brutus Monroe. Ain't no one that does. Oh, Kathy, we'll have to figure out how to re-sign you up. Heather knows how to do that. But again, our Halloween box is just because it's all Brutus Monroe. Now there are some really cool Halloween boxes out there that like include other people's products, but ours is all Brutus Monroe. So you can only get some of the exclusives in the box, and it's just a really, really great box. So do y'all want to see some sneak peeks of things that are in the box? I am showing some different things from the box tonight, Dawn. I'm not showing the whole box because we're going to use the box a couple of we didn't have bad weather. We were supposed to, but we didn't, Carol. We actually didn't. So it was nice to not have the storms. We're supposed to have storms tomorrow though. Okay. So let's talk about that, and then we're going to get into some other things. So first and foremost, this is the main stamp set for our Halloween box this year. And I want to talk about this because there's a lot happening with this, and there's a lot that you can do with this. So this is the main, it's called Halloween Party, I believe, a Spooky Party, I think is the name of it. And we have our little Frankie here, and he has a whole bunch of different sayings that he can put on his sign. So we have Happy Halloween, Trick or Treat, Best Costume, and Ghostly Greetings. Then we have 3 really cool potion bottles. So we have the potion bottles that are, we have the little hand, we have the little spider, and then we have the little skull. Then we have this bat, and this bat was created based upon one of my favorite movies of all time is Fern Gully, and I love Batty in Fern Gully, so he kind of looks a little bit like Batty because I was just obsessed with Batty. Then we have this little witchy cupcake. We have candied apple. We have candy corns, and then we have this fabulous bunting that goes across, 2 spiders, and then I'm obsessed with these sentiments. I think these sentiments are some of the coolest that I've ever designed. So we have Happy Halloween in the center, and then we have Trick or Treat. So this is what it looks like colored. So I colored this all in digitally, and then to be able to see it not colored, I think is important as well. So this is what your stamp will look like. So your stamp will come completely not colored. I didn't, or you didn't finish my question. Sorry, you got interrupted. What was the other question? The Halloween box? That's what I'm showing right now. Was that your question? I think that was your question. Oh, yeah, Yvonne. Yeah, I could tell you that we are about halfway sold out of this box. So I guess I should have started with that. We're about halfway sold out of the box. So this is the stamp that comes in it. Then, of course, you receive a die set. So this is what the die set will look like. Obviously, there aren't dies for these pieces because that doesn't make sense. But there are dies that you'll receive for each one of these, okay? So you'll get dies for all of those. Hello, Candy. So this is the first stamp set that you get in the box because obviously there's more than one stamp set always in our Halloween boxes. Then for our second stamp set, we have the I Love You. So it is obviously a zombie hand with the I love you in sign language. And then an I, a heart, and a U with bones. Of course, you're also going to receive the coordinating dies with that as well. Oh, you just reminded me, I have to go grab the paper pack off of my printer. So that is the second stamp that you're going to get. And I'm just obsessed with this stamp. I want to use it on everything. I think it's just hilarious. I think it's absolutely hilarious. So that's the I Love You stamp set. Then last but not least, well, not last but not least, but for what I can absolutely show you today within the dies and things. So this is the die set. So it doesn't look like much here because obviously it's not anything special because it's just the die line. So this is what gets sent to our manufacturer. This is how, everything gets made. But today, our little craft fairy, Heather, worked so hard on cutting some things out for me so that I could show you what they look like. So first we have a little skull balloon. Then we have and of course this is done with glitter, our glittery ghost balloon. And of course, we could not have all of these other balloons without a jack-o'-lantern balloon. And of course, you will receive with your balloons, you will get little strings. Well, not real little strings, but these are the strings that you'll cut out from your die set. So just imagine putting all 3 of these together with their little strings and then just adding a sentiment to it. I mean, so simple. So simple. So there are your Halloween balloons. Okay, so you put them together like that. All right, so there's our Halloween balloons. Then, of course, we have a little jack-o'-lantern bucket. And I designed this on purpose like this because when you look at your Frankie, so your Frankie, if you stamp your Frankie, he can actually hold this. So I made it the perfect size for him to hold, okay? So he can hold this, and you can put it whichever way you want, if you want it like a little bit up, a little bit down, because you're gonna see a little bit of his sign here, but that's okay, because I made you, or I designed for you, all sorts of little treats to put inside of your bucket. So there are all kinds of little candies that you can put in. And of course, I'm not making the card right now, but I promise you we're going to be making lots of cards with this kit. But you can just put all of your little candies right inside of there. We've got a little circular candy too. So you just put all your little candies in the basket and he can hold that. Now, also with sizing, I also created a cauldron. So this is a little cauldron that it has a little bit of slime or I guess cauldron overflow on the front of it. So let me show you what that looks like on the, oh, it's on this piece of paper, but there is some cauldron overflow. It's not all, it hasn't all been completed yet. I mean, the kit's completed, but it's, you know, I'm still making pieces to do some different stuff. What, Dawn? What did I do? She said Christopher. So this actually can fit onto your little bat's wing, and the bat can hold that. Isn't that cool? I think that's super cool. So those are the pieces that I have to share with you so far. But don't worry, I have a lot more up my sleeves. Oh, just wait, you are getting something brand new in this kit that we've never done before. And those are cauldron bubbles. So you'll just see them. Don't worry, I'm going to be talking about this kit a lot until until it's no longer available. So once we hit the mark, so to speak, of what we believe is going to sell through these, it will be considered sold out. So if that happens this week, then it's sold out. If it happens, you know, if it happens in 3 weeks, so be it. But I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty quick. Yes. So you can take the phrases from the stamp set. So you see like trick or treat, best costume, and they will all fit onto the front of your cauldron. And we're going to be doing a lot of that too. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Yeah, there are I can tell you that we have gone through a lot of these already today. So I appreciate it because Halloween is my favorite thing to design for, and this box was completely designed by me. So, I mean, I've had a little bit of help from my friends in the creative team, but I always like to do the Halloween box on my own because I am a little cuckoo for Halloween. So my expectations are very hard to be met when it comes to Halloween. No, my brain doesn't stop. Okay, so now are you ready for the stencils? So there are 2 stencils that you are going to receive in this box, and I have to explain one of them to you because it's going to kind of be a little bit wonky to you. So you're going to be like, wait a second, what is that stencil, Christopher? What are you up to? What is going on here? So the first stencil, let me grab, oh, I need a darker color to put behind it. I have an idea. I'm just going to grab a stencil insert to show it. Oh, and did I forget to mention, if you're a subscriber, this is the first time ever that we've ever done a Halloween box where you can use your subscription discount. You can use your subscription discount. The bat is, he is about 3 1/4 inches by 2.5 inches. So if you're a subscriber, go put it in your cart and you'll see a discount. Yes, subscribers do get a discount, Yvonne. It should have given it to you automatically at checkout. And if it doesn't give it to you automatically at checkout, just email orders@brucemonroe.com and we'll get you the difference in a virtual gift card, because I can only imagine that you're probably going to want some of the other items that we have coming out for Halloween as well. But yes, it is, yep, you should see a discount whenever you pop it into your cart. All right, so this is the first stencil. So the first stencil, so this is a little wonky. So it's, again, this is the first time I've ever designed something like this, but I did it on purpose. So all of your characters that you have on your set or your different pieces, sometimes you just want something to ground them. You know what I mean? So, oh good, so Penny, so $59.49 for all of that. Just the die just the large stamp and large die retails for $49.99. The 2 together. So that's amazing. So why this stencil was created was so that you can create little backgrounds for your pieces. So you can kind of keep them, you know, grounded on your card. But, you know, these are kind of wonky, kind of funky, Halloween-y kind of patterns, but you can use them for anything. I mean, you're just basically getting 4 stencils for the prices of 1. Well, for the price of the box, I guess you could say. So that's the first stencil. And then the second stencil is just a whole bag of bones. So I've wanted a bone stencil like this for a long time. So again, I'm being selfish and I designed a bone stencil for me that I'm hoping that all of you love as well, because I love these little mini bones. So these are the little mini bones. And it's so cool. I just love it. I can't wait to do glow in the dark embossing powder with it. I can't wait to do glow in the dark chroma glaze with it. I think it's going to be a really fun stencil. So this is the bone stencil. All right, so everybody bear with me one moment. I'm going to run over to my office to get the paper collection to show you, and I'll be right back. So talk amongst yourselves. Tell everybody what your favorite part of the box is, if you love the box, because it's really, really good. And it looks like, okay, we are already down 8 more from this live. Thank you, everyone, so much. It makes me feel so good that you love this box, because I worked really hard on it. So I'll be right back. And I forgot, I also printed this so that it was easier to see. So this is what your dies will look like once they're all put together. That's what they will look like once they are all put together. This is just it's just a big enlarged photo of it so you can see what the die sets. And again, this is an extra die set. So this is a die set on top of the 2 that you're getting with the coordinating stamps. Okay, all right. So next we have the paper pad. So the paper pad is called Spooktacular Fun. Remember I told you all that those washi sheets that you all loved so much would be coming back as a paper pad? So I know the spider has become my favorite too. He hasn't been cut out yet, but once he is, I think it's going to be a lot of fun looking at him. Okay, is there a subscription discount code to use in the app? Kathy, there isn't. I don't think there is one yet. Heather, is there one? I don't think there is. But if you check out, because you're worried about not getting it, just email orders and we'll take care of you. All right, so this is the cover. Now let's take a look at the paper. So we have an A side. So this is the A side. Oh my goodness. So remember we talked about before A and B side. So A side is usually the side that's very, very vibrant and very, very, involved. And then the B side is not as involved. Hello, Christy. Okay, so this is the A side for this piece. Then this is the B side. And I can't wait to go in and blend like a rainbow or like some Halloween-y color. So that's the B side. Then we have the A side for this one. Look at those ghosts and spirits, and oh my goodness, it's so much fun. So much fun. Okay, then the B side for this one. Again, very, very simple, but they are going to be foilable, so you can foil them, which is awesome. So that's the B side. Then we have the A side. Look at those pumpkins. If you love Halloween as much as I love Halloween, this has got to make you weak at the knees. Look at all the colors. I mean, it's just absolutely spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Then we have the B side. Okay. I think it's supposed to. Yeah. And then look at these little ghosts. Look at those little ghosts. Don't you just love them? I love them. I'm looking right now real quick, Penny. It should. The toaster treat box dies. Yeah, it's showing up for me. Or the toaster sentiment. Oh, toaster sentiment. I got it. Hold on. One moment. Okay, it's fixed. You just would have to refresh and everything should be good. Just refresh. I know, don't you love the bat? Yeah, it should be, you should be good now, Penny. All right, so that's the A side. This is the B side. I think this one might be my favorite. Oh, it's so hard. I don't know. These next two, I don't know. They're all my favorite, okay? They're all my favorite. So then we have, look at these jack-o'-lanterns. I love it so much. I love it so much. I really do. Look at how amazing. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, then the B side is a whole bunch of spiders. Okay. Then, that's okay, Dawn, thank you so much. And then we have, look at these ghosts. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it, I love it, I love it so much. Okay, and then last but not least, we have our final, we have our final B side. Oh, that's a great idea. Yes, Sharon, so I'm actually working on something that we may be able to do it and combine orders. I'll talk to you all about that tomorrow. I will talk to you about that tomorrow. I think we're going to do something, but I have to meet with the team, but I think we're going to be able to do something with that. And then this is what the whole pad looks like. So you have your A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, okay? And Heather had some really cool ideas for some of this paper, so I'm sure you're going to see some of that soon. This is what the back of your paper pad will look like, okay? Oh my goodness, friends. Happy Halloween. Even though it's not Halloween yet, but happy Halloween. And I'm looking over here at the, yes. So thank you to everyone that has ordered this box tonight. Oh my goodness gracious. I appreciate you all so very much. The box is flying. So I hope that all of you that want the box are able to get the box because as we start sending out some different projects and promos and stuff for it, I think it's going to be gone quick. It's going to be gone pretty quick. So, all right, so let me head back down to the table because we have other things to talk about tonight. And look at this big thing of Halloween goodness that I get to play with tomorrow. So, we had a couple of emails, and I love when we get feedback. It's one of my favorite things because then we can adjust and we can change and we can do things that makes things easier for all of you. So, someone asked, actually there were a couple of people that asked, if we could do a couple of bundles at one time. And the reason for that is there are quite a few folks that order bundles like every single night. Hello, Kelly. We just talked about the Halloween box. So there are several of you that will order bundles like every single night, which we also appreciate. But you all want to be able to save on shipping. I mean, right? Doesn't everybody want to be able to save on shipping? So there's now a link that is in the description box down below, wherever you're watching this, that now shows you, hello, Missy, that now shows you the bundles, the first 3 bundles for the week. So the bundle I'm going to use tonight, the bundle I'm going to use tomorrow, and the bundle I'm going to use on Wednesday. They are all available on the website now. So you can look at them, you can see what the value is, you can see what's in them, and you can order them all at once if you want. So instead of having to order like each bundle at a time, you can now order them all at one time. So we're going to do usually probably about 3 at a time. We may get to a point where we can do the full week at one time, but as it stands right now, we're just going to be able to do like 3 at a time because it's a lot of work putting the bundles together, and Heather did a tremendous job today getting everything set and ready. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you the bundle I'm going to use tonight, and then we will talk about the bundle that I'm going to use. I'll show you the bundle tomorrow that I'm using tomorrow. Okay, so let me grab everything, get everything ready, because I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And Heather, are these things that I'm able to use or no? Am I allowed to use these? Oh my goodness, you already have it ready for me. Oh, I can't even stand how organized you are. All right, so I don't know why I ever doubted her. Okay, so for tonight's bundle, and look, it has my little 4 Live. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. All right, so tonight's bundle is called the Retro Slimline Puzzling Bundle. Try to say that 3 times fast. The Retro Slimline Puzzling Bundle. So included in this bundle, I should first preface this to say that this would retail, if you purchased all of the items individually, it would be $91.98. I know she's probably just sitting back. She might have left. She might have said, adios, amigo. So this is the Retro Slimline Puzzling Bundle. And if you purchased all the pieces individually, it would be $91.98. But if you purchase it as a bundle, you will get it for $54.99. So that is with all of the pieces included and as a bundle. Okay, so let's talk about what is in this bundle, because it's a doozy, my friends. All right, so first and foremost, we have the Potion cardstock, the Phone Book cardstock, and the Rouge cardstock. Okay, and as you can see, with our Retro Rewind paper pad, these all match perfectly. See how perfect that matches? She did a real good job pulling these colors together. Okay, so you get the paper pad and the 3 full paper packs. You are also going to receive a pack of Slimline card bases. You get 20 card bases in here. You are going to receive the Slimline card panels. We're going to use these tonight. You are going to receive the Fallen Squares mixed media stencil. You are going to receive the puzzling stencil. I'm going to show you how to use this tonight. You're also going to receive the, what is this? The puzzling stamp and the puzzling die. So all of this for $54.99. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So all of this you will receive, and again, it will be $54.99. Okay? All right. And of course, all bundles are while supplies last, because remember what I said about the bundles. The reason the bundles exist, it means that there's like one item that's in the bundle that's very low stock. I think for this particular bundle, the item that's super low stock is the stencil. So this stencil is retiring, which I'm so sad because this is one of my favorites. But this stencil is retiring, so because this stencil is retiring, that's why the bundle exists. Okay? All right, so let me grab all of my items out. Look at this, how wonderful. Everything that I need to use. Oh my goodness, and to think just a week ago, I was doing this just willy-nilly. without Eddie. I was just coming live and hoping for the best. Oh, wait, did I tell you you were getting these markers? Oh, my goodness, you're also getting these markers. I can't believe I forgot. Yes, you are getting these markers too. And these are great. These are the color watercolor markers. They're dual tip. I don't know if I've ever used these with you guys on a live. I don't know. We're going to use them tonight, but I don't know if I've ever used them with y'all before. Have I? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started, shall we? So the first thing we need to do is we are going to need to do some, oh, thanks, Anne-Marie. So we are going to need to do some ink blending. So I'm going to grab my panel here. And I'm going to grab my stick and stamp mat. And we're going to talk all about blending. So I'm going to grab this stick and stamp mat. I'm going to take my blending buddy off of it. Although eventually I think we might be able to do one. Yes, you get the whole set of the markers as well. While supplies last. So if you go and the bundles are gone, the bundles are gone. We can't remake them because there's like one thing that we have low stock of. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay. So we're going to take our panel here. I'm just going to place it kind of willy-nilly. All right. And then we're going to take our stencil. So we're going to use the Fallen Squares stencil. And the great thing about this stencil is we can shift it. So I'm going to show you what that means in just a moment. But first, I am going to grab a little bit of Pixie Spray. Are y'all having a good day so far? I hope you are. I'm having a good day. It was a fun weekend. Okay. Oh, and it looks like we have less than eight of the bundles remaining. So thank you, everyone, that's purchasing your bundle. I sure appreciate it. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of pixie tape up here at the top. And be very careful. You don't want to push this down a ton on your stick and stamp mat, just very gently. I'm going to take a little bit of pixie tape and put it on the side here. And by a little bit, my goodness, half the roll, Christopher. Okay. Then I'm going to put a little bit of pixie tape right here as well, because we're going to shift this stencil, okay? So our colors that we are going to be using are the Potion, the Rouge, and the Phone Book, all right? So because of that, we want to find some colors in the Simon Hurley inks that are kind of similar to that. So I would say probably Crown Me is kind of similar. Prom Queen, or Prom Night as I usually call it. And Over the Moon, okay? So those are the colors we are going to use. So we're going to start with Crown Me. And we're just going to do some color, and we're going to like color shift. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. So we're going to start with the Crown Me, and just be mindful of how far over your card is. So I'd say right here is about a third of it. Oh, good, Missy. Yeah, isn't it great? It's great. They're almost sold out. We have a new order of them on the way, but they're almost sold out. They're almost all gone. All right, so we have our Crown Me. All right, and then we're going to move on to Prom Queen. And I think we'll probably be able to do, look at how vibrant that color is. This is going to be certainly retro. And we just want to make sure that these two colors blend, so we'll go a little bit over. Look at how fun that is. Oh, good, Michelle. Well, I'm using it today. Today's the day. It's one of my favorites. This whole release was a favorite of mine. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to grab my microfiber cloth. I know, right? And I'm just going to wipe off as much of this ink as possible, because we're just going to shift this down. All right, so now we're going to lift off our pixie tape. Hello, Sue. You caught me right when I'm using my pixie tape and my pixie spray. Perfect timing. All right, so we're going to lift this off of here. Sue, did you see the Halloween box? Look at the stamp. Oh, okay. That's it. I can't talk about it anymore tonight. I can't talk about it anymore tonight. I'm getting myself too excited. We have like a month till we will have it. But I mean, we can still play with it, right? All right. So we're just going to line this up. See how easily that lines up? Okay. That's good, Candy. I like that. I like that. Actually, you know what I need to do? I just realized. I'm going to have to go over this a little bit further. Are y'all coming to the Merry Making event? I think most of you are. Because see how now you'll see what'll happen. It's really cool. It's really cool. All right, because it's going to add in some, you'll see. Just trust me. All right, so I'm just going to tape off my table here because I don't want it to get too inked up. Now we're going to grab our Over the Moon, which is my favorite. Yeah, well, is it Over the Moon that's my favorite? Hold on. It might be Shooting Star. Is it Shooting Star? Let me see. Yep, it's Shooting Star. Not Over the Moon. Sorry, Over the Moon. You're on a boat? The Merry Making stuff is set to ship. I believe it's like the last week of August. I'm pretty sure that's when it's supposed to ship. It's coming up. Oh, that's a great idea, Kathy. Yeah, Merry Making is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of Merry Making, I can tell you that much. All right, so I'm just making sure that I blend my color over. I think we're good to go. It is virtual, live and virtual. All right. Well, virtual and in person. Although I think there's only like 3 in-person spots left. All right. So now look at how cool that background is. So they just kind of go together. Right? Or Sue and Candy, you could just hang out together and do Merry Making together. That would be really cool. All right, so we're going to peel this off of here. And there is what our background looks like. Isn't that cool? All right, let me put my blending buddy. I know, me too, Jody. This is a really, really cool bundle. Because now we're going to do our Rubik's Cube. All right, so for our Rubik's Cube, let me show you how this works. So we have a stencil, okay? And I have a Rubik's Cube that I could use to... Oh, tell Milo I said hello. You could spray some pixie spray on it, and it should make it sticky again. That's what you could do. Okay. All right. So you could do one of two things here. You can either color in your block like this, or you can do your block separately. Okay. Michelle, yes, it is. It releases the week after. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pretend we stamped this, because Heather already stamped it for me. Okay. Pretend that it's been stamped. And as you can see here, there are little etch marks. See the little etch marks on this stencil? The etch marks correspond with the stencil. Okay? See that? Isn't that cool? So let me grab a little bit of pixie tape, because since this has already been die cut, normally it wouldn't already be die cut, but I am ever so grateful that it was already die cut. So I'm just going to line this up. And now I'm probably going to be a little bit off because I'm not lining this up just on a piece of paper, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to try to line it up. Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have a great idea. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my removable tape? I don't know where my yellow tape went. Yeah, I'm going to use the stick and stamp out. I was going to use just some removable tape, but I mean, if only somebody had invented something that I could just stick it in the middle and then stencil it. I mean, my goodness. I wasn't using my brain. All right, so just going to go ahead and place this like so. So you'll see it's now in the boxes. See that? See how cool that is? So we'll start with some red. Oh, I thought I would have enough on here, but I don't. And I can almost guarantee mine is going to be a little bit off because I am live and trying to color and be live at the same time. It does hold the stencil too. Look at that. What a fun invention. All right, so let me get my ink off of there. Okay, so next we need green. So see, I'm a little bit off, but that's okay. You can just go in and fill that in. So now I'm going to go in with green. And this stick and stamp mat really sticks. Whoops. But you'll get the idea, right? All right, so now let's grab a deep green, which I think would be like later Gator. And it's going to cover up your other colors, so your other colors are protected. All right. Now our next color will be orange. So we'll do the middle color as orange. All right. Get rid of the green real quick. All right, now we need our orange. And you'll see how this comes to life pretty quickly. But you can also do this without blending, okay? So you can do it with, just set up the stencil. You don't need the stamp, but you're getting the stamp in the bundle, so why not? Okay, and then our next color, we need some yellow and then blue. Okay, so let me just line this up here. Okay, and my yellow that I used is right here. Nope, I lied. Wait, is it shooting star? I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. It really does. It perfectly, yeah, perfectly sets up where your colors belong. Okay, so we have our yellow, and then we need our blue. And the blue is this one, and that will fill in the rest for us. All right, so let me grab my blue. Now you can leave some of them white if you would like. You can do whatever colors you want. I just was told by a Rubik's Cube aficionado, a young boy that came into the store, that my colors were not correct. So, so I am going to do it correct from here on out. All right, so I'm going in with my blue. I probably needed a little bit of a brighter blue, not navy, so I'm probably going to get yelled at again, but that's okay. Because the blue on the Rubik's Cube is, well, I don't know, it's kind of dark. And then there is our Rubik's Cube. So you can go in, of course, hello Kelly, you can go in if you would like, and you can fill it in a little bit better. It's created to be a little bit wonky because it's kind of that offset retro look. Do you know what I mean? Like the really cool, funky, offset, you know, retro look is what we were going for with this. Okay, so we have our first one. And that is going to go like so. And then for our second one, I think we'll do the exact same thing. So let me make sure that I have this. Well, no, we don't want to do it the exact same way because that would be boring. That would be so boring. So let's do, so we'll start with red again. Do I have enough ink left? I don't. I never have enough ink left. Yes, it does come with markers if you want to color it in perfectly. But I kind of like the funky look of it. Hello, Lisa. Oh my goodness, I cannot thank all of you enough for the excitement around the Halloween kit. Oh my goodness, I appreciate y'all so much. All right, so now green. And it's so easy to do. And then orange. I'll wipe off some of this color. Oh, thanks, Kelly. We sure do have a lot of fun making it. That's for sure. And then our yellow, which is Shooting Star. And last but not least is our blue. And you can see it just lines right up. I think I'm going to use a different blue, though. I think I'm going to use no diving. Oh, no, did I use no diving? No, I didn't use no diving last time. We're going to use no diving this time. Because why not? Yep, no diving is a little bit more of the shade. It's a little bit more of the shade we were looking for. But see, what else is really cool is you can go in and you can do just a certain set of blocks with glitter if you want to. That's how it looks like it blends. Oh, I don't know, Missy. You might need to buy. They do sell. Ranger sells a refresher spray that you can use. So that might have something to do with it. All right, so we have our 2 Rubik's Cubes there. And I love them on top of the busy background. I mean, the 80s and 90s, I mean, more the 90s than the 80s, but the 80s and 90s, the busy backgrounds were it. From what I remember, they were it. Okay, so you do get the stamp and the die. So now let's take a look at our options for our sentiment on this card. And again, someone's going to receive this tomorrow. Yes, the paper makes a huge difference. If you have not tried our Perfect Blend paper, I highly suggest giving it a whirl. Look at this paper pad. Ooh. I really like this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of matting. Alright, so I think we'll use circles. Because you know I love me a circle on cards. So let me grab these 3. Alright, so let's see here. So I think what we'll start with alright, so it's these 3. Alright. Put this back here. Yes, the slimline bases are they are Perfect Blend. So definitely get out your slimline bases. Absolutely. Okay, so let's get to die cutting. So we are going to do our medium out of the paper. And then, because I think for the background, I want to do the pink, because the pink is in the middle, the rouge. So I think we'll use the yellow, because there's a lot of yellow in here. And then we'll also use the potion for this as well. Because see how that really brings out that paper? Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, I get it. Do you guys get excited about this stuff? I'm so excited I might pass out. I'm just kidding. I can't do that. I'm here alone. The ghost ain't going to pick me up. I can tell you that much. Although the ghost might, because I think the ghost likes us, and I got to pay rent around here, so the ghost might pick me up. Oops. That paper's a little too thick to do 2 at a time, Christopher Allen. The Brutus Monroe paper is a little too luxe to do 2 at the same time. Have y'all had a chance to try our cardstock comeback yet? Oh yeah, the make and take is tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. I saw the project today. Heather was down here in the studio. All right. So now for our main color, since it's going to be light over here, I want to do a... Oh, but I don't want to cover that up all the way. So maybe we won't use... Hold on. Do I still have my slimline dies? Oh, my word, I think I do. Is this the one I need, though? Sorry, everybody. Creative catastrophe. Oh, yes, this is. Well, we should bring these dies back. Do any of you have our slimline dies? All right, so we're going to shift. We're not going to use the yellow because the yellow's already there. We're going to use this as our background. We're going to use this as the foreground, and then we're going to use the pink in the back. All right, we got it. But I don't know where the rest of my slimline dies went. I'm gonna have to find those because they're handy. They're very handy. Do you know I was just looking for my circle die and I put it on as a bracelet. That's where we're at. Has anyone ever put their die on as a bracelet and couldn't find it? Just me? All right. It might just be me. All right. I think we should bring the slimline dies back because they were great. We could do slimline 2.0. All right. So these were like a free gift one year for, I want to say it was for Black Friday one year. And then they eventually were sold separately. I think that's pretty lined up. All right. So let me fire up the, hold on. Let me fire up the lawnmower. And to anybody that's new here, the lawnmower is the Sizzix switch machine. That's the lawnmower. Do y'all hear it? Lawn mowing away? It's lawn mowing, that's for sure. All right, so there's that. Whoopsies. Gotta be a little gentler, Christopher. There we go. And then here's this. Oh, I love it. All right. Christopher. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh, no. I'm in trouble. Anytime Tina puts Christopher in 3 dots, I'm in big trouble. I'm in big, big, big trouble. Tell her I'm not here. Tell her I have left for the day. All right. So let's cut this out, and then we're going to be on our way. Oh, that's good, Tina. Okay, I'm not in trouble. I'm here. That is good. That's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. All right, so I'm going to save this piece for Heather Collins because she'll somehow turn this into a chandelier or something. So I'm going to save that for her. Let me put my slimline die away. Peel this off ever so carefully. Okay. So now we got most of our pieces that we need. So we got this that's going to be over here so we don't miss out on our colors. We've Got these, it'll be over here. Oh, I'm loving this because you know what this kind of looks like a boom box a little bit, right? I don't know. I'm really digging it. I'm loving this. Okay, and then for our panel, it needs to be 8.5 by 3.5. So we're going to do that out of the pink. She is. She really is. That's why she's our creative director. She's always got something up her sleeves. And y'all are really going to love the make and take tomorrow. All right. So let's see. Does everything fit together? Oh, it sure does. Okay. So let me grab my... So these are the card panels that come. The card panels for the Slimline are not already scored. And the reason for that is we knew that you might potentially want to use them for other things, so we did not score them. So all you have to do is grab your favorite trimmer, put it at the mark in which it's supposed to be, and then grab your fold and score tool. Give it a good scoring. Can you see the score line there? Oh, came in like a wrecking ball. Yes. That is correct. All right. Let's smooth that out there, and let's start building our cards, shall we? I'm gonna put these. I didn't use these because I think we only have like 6 packs of these, so someone's gonna get that in their kit. I didn't want to use them because, as I was thinking about it, I was like, someone's gonna get that in their kit, and I don't want them not to be able to get a kit because I used it. All right. Pop on our background here. Oh yeah, I don't use a scoreboard really. unless I'm doing like my dear friend Maymay from Maymay Made It. She can literally take a piece of paper and she can turn it into a canoe. So unless I'm doing something like Maymay's doing where I do need a scoreboard, I don't really use a scoreboard, but that's only when I'm doing something for my dear friend Maymay. Because, I mean, have you ever watched what she does with a piece of paper? I mean, I'll tell you right now, if you give her a piece of paper, a scoreboard, and a good and a good adhesive, she could do a duplex. She could build an entire duplex for you with score tape, a scoreboard, and it just like I think maybe 6 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. If she had 7, she could put a garage on it for you. But I mean, she is the master of taking a sheet of cardstock and turning it into literally anything. Don't believe me? Go watch one of her videos. True story. True story. Right? Tamitha knows. I know. I love my Maymay too. I saw her at CHA this year, and I was so excited that she was there. And, of course, my Vinny, too. I love them both dearly. Do you all see my little cheat labels that get cut off? The labels are on there so I remember the names. The names of the cardstock. Because we have a lot of colors now. Although, I think I'm doing pretty good at it now. Right, Penny? I used to be real bad at naming the colors of the cardstock. I mean, real bad. All right. So we're going to do one of these flat. And then one kind of... So we'll do this one flat. And then I want one to be popped up. So we're going to let this one kind of look like it's like kind of fallen. Oh my goodness, we had... whenever this first launched, when this release first launched, I made a Trapper Keeper. Well, Heather made a Trapper Keeper and I just remade it. I remade Heather's Trapper Keeper. I had to make a couple of adjustments. Because Heather's Trapper Keeper was from a different era. So I had to update it just a little bit, that's all. But it's all better. It looked great. But yeah, this really does look like a Trapper Keeper, doesn't it? All right, now I need my stabby tool. A Trapper Keeper is, it's what kids like put all their folders in. It like folds over. We do have a digital file. I think it's free. Pretty sure that digital file is free. All right, so then we're just gonna let this one kind of look like it's rolling down, but it's popped up. So look, oh my goodness, I love this so much. I love this so much, Mackie. You are my greatest of all time in mixing crazy colors. The GOAT. The whenever I look at your cards, I get so excited because you are just like me and you are not afraid of color. You are not afraid of color. I think we're going to do Let's Figure It Out Together. That's one of my favorites. Or should we do You Color My World? Which one? Color My World or Let's Figure It Out? The first one that gets 3 votes, we're going to do it. Oh, I haven't even seen your cards yet. I can't wait to see them, though. But yeah, Mackie is... I love the way that she's not afraid of color. Let's figure it out. Color. Okay, so we have one for color and one for Let's Figure It Out. Doesn't she? Wait until you see her brunch cards. I mean, I saw them on our base camp, which is where we post everything, but we do love our colors. But we don't... I haven't seen them in real life yet. Oh, those were Mackie's. Oh, they were beautiful. Okay, Color My World. Wait. I think it was Color My World that got it. Yep, it was Color My World. You Color My World. Okay, so. Oh, they're in the stool next to me? These? Oh my goodness, they are. I'm going to show them in 1 second. I'm going to show them in 1 second. That one I'm looking at right now has all the colors I love. I'm here for it. Okay, there are 3 of these kits left. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all really are loving your kits, and I'm loving it because we love making them. So if you are watching this in the future and the kit is gone, I'm sorry, but we will have more kits. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. And the Halloween kit is about halfway sold out at this point. So also, if you are an Inspiration Team member, I saw that there's a couple of you in here. Make sure you grab it if you want it, because I don't believe the Inspiration Team will be getting, obviously, they most likely won't be getting the things inside of the Halloween box because there just won't be enough time. Look at that. But the additional Halloween things, you know, the inspiration team will get, because there's a mini Halloween release, so y'all will get those things. Look how fun! Oh, I love it so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. Excuse me, I just almost sneezed my brain right off. I love it. I love it. Whoa! Whoa! My Sharpie just flew clear across the room. All right. All right, so someone is going to get this card in there. Definitely coming home with both of those stencils tomorrow. Awesome, Missy. So that is the card for the night. Did you all have fun? I had fun. Did you all have a good time? I had a great time. I'm hoping you all had as much fun as I had, because I'm having so much fun. Okay, so one more time, I'm going to show you real quick, before I go, the box. I'm going to show you real quick the main stamp from the box, and then I'm also going to show you Mackie's cards. So this is the main stamp from the Halloween box for anybody that just joined. So we have this main stamp. We have the die set that you'll receive as well for that stamp. And then, of course, the black and white version. Okay. Then we have the secondary stamp. Let me move this stuff out of the way. There's a lot happening right now. We have our secondary stamp, which is the I Heart You, or I Love You. This is the die. This is the stamp. Okay. Then we have your two. Well, let's talk about the add-on die. Well, it's not an add-on. You get it, but this is the die set. That's an extra die that you get. So this is the die set that it looks like this in real life, but this is just made super big so that you can see it. And then, of course, we cut out a whole bunch of these little pieces today. So this is what they look like normal scale. So Halloween balloons and ghost balloons and jack-o'-lantern balloons, all sorts of balloons. You're going to see, this is, I think, I don't know. Is this my favorite? It's really hard to, I don't know. And then, of course, everything is to scale for the stamp set. So when you have your Frankie, which I'm going to be using a lot, Frankie can actually hold the little bucket. So you're going to see, don't worry, you're going to see lots of samples with this, lots and lots of samples. And then, of course, we have the spooktacular fun paper. So this is the mock-up, but there's an A and B side, and it's so pretty. Okay, so that's the paper, and then you also get two stencils. I mean, this kit is loaded. Two stencils, the bones, and the different tiles. Thank you, Carol. All right, so let's take a look at Mackie's cards. Kelly, I think I'm going to announce that tomorrow. I just have to work with Heather and Jess tomorrow about how we're going to facilitate it. Because I have a feeling we're going to have lots of folks that are going to be ordering it, pre-ordering it. So I just have to figure out how we're going to do that to make sure that it can combine. I have an idea, though. Okay. So here is one of Mackie's cards. Look at all of these colors. Oh, pixie tape. This Atomic Stars has like is flying off the shelf. I don't even know if we have any Atomic Stars in stock right now. I don't think we do. I think it might be out of stock. We might have to update it because it's been the Atomic Stars stencil. It's been crazy, absolutely crazy. So Atomic Stars. And then Orange You Sweet. This is the stencil of the month. And then this is the first one that I saw that she posted, and it made me fall in love with this release all over again. This is the You Are the Eggs to My Bacon, and look at the little egg in the bacon, and look at this paper. Oh, I love this paper. I mean, isn't this? It's just such a simple card, but so effective, and I love how she blended the ink in the background. Mackie, home run. Again, home run. So proud, so proud to have you on my team. So proud. So fortunate. So, all right, everybody, when is your box shipping? What box? Which box are you in question? Which box is in question, Luann? Yes, Anne-Marie, everything should finish shipping tomorrow. That is the goal. Everything should finish shipping tomorrow. Oh, your subscription box. It should ship tomorrow. Everything should finish shipping tomorrow. We just had a massive amount of orders this month, so we are just playing catch up. That's all, which is a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing but we're just playing catch up. So everything should ship tomorrow. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so much. Remember to create something every single day, whether that's something with a Rubik's Cube or your own. Yeah, the Halloween box ships in mid-September. Yes. It's probably going to end up shipping sooner than that, to tell you the truth, because the way that it's selling right now is if we hit the point of the first order, then we'll just start shipping stuff early. That's really what we'll do. I mean, if you've gotten a Halloween box in the past, generally it ships earlier than it's anticipated. So, all right, remember to create something every single day, whether that's something with a Rubik's Cube or your favorite 90s toy or your own ending. I love you all very much, and I will see you all tomorrow when we talk about the next bundle. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, my friends.